the use of Christina's world where he's just a one-quadrant person, and they're referring to the abstract expressionist corner in, I think, the bottom right quadrant of the painting. That's an interesting metaphor, too, and it ties into the whole Hindu tale of the blind men and the elephant. The fact that he maybe can see things in sort of a disordered way, but not in that he doesn't see the proverbial whole picture. So I thought that was probably your best use of an ekphrastic thing in any of your plays so far. The painting imagery in your prior play, which you don't want to speak about yet, that was more intense and sort of nightmarish, whereas this one is a lot more subtle. And the fact that you have this comic element of Wally Shawn playing and acting out the painting itself, a nice touch.
Well, I also do have another thing that makes its debut here that I'm going to use in one of these little playlets is the sort of rear projection. We have Chad, he goes through this portal or so that's built on the stage that only he can see, and then he starts running, and we see like an old Hollywood movie that things are moving behind him, even as Wally is exhorting him to run faster and faster until he basically falls prostrate onto the stage.
It reminds me, too, do you agree with the posit that one of the characters, I forget if it was Angela or Megan or Michael who mentioned it to Chad, but he seems to be someone who forces himself to be artistic, that he's got the angst of a Joey, and it's not really natural to him to be artistic in anything. He should be someone out there that's just doing a functionary type of pursuit and doing well on that. And Angela notes that towards the end when she gives him shit over his conduct with the Moros at that dinner. But do you agree with that posit that Chad would probably be better off if he just got out of the arts? It also reminds me of your sci-fi book where another character mentions of the fact that when humanity just goes with the flow and does whatever it need do to get by without trying to force something, then it is at its best. Whereas when you're affecting something, it's never going to work to that extent.
Well, the real life Chad is out of the arts as far as I know, and he's normalized.
Yes, but he retains some of the artistic tendencies, and he still has some kind of linchpin in.
No, I'm talking about the person that the real Chad is based upon in real life. That person has so far normalized. This Chad is basically an extrapolation upon what would have happened if the real life person based upon it had not given up some of the things.